Don't ever buy peel and stick wallpaper. I got wallpaper for my setup 3 months ago and it just doesn't even stick. It always peels off and it just doesn't even look good. This wallpaper actually sucks. If you're still rocking wired products, what are you doing? I don't care if they perform better than a wireless product. You shouldn't care about the performance because you're not going to be a pro gamer. Why not just have something that looks a lot better in your setup? If you're ever going to upgrade, just go wireless. This is how you can make your videos better with $50. I got this ring light at Walmart and surprisingly, it wasn't crap. This light is about 3 times bigger than my old ring lights. Oh, and by the way, it makes you look beautiful in any shop. My room smells like dookie. When you work as hard as me, sometimes you don't have time to clean up. I got candles that help my room smell a lot better. And trust me, I got a lot of them. But this isn't doing the trick. So give me some recommendations on how I can make my room smell better. Having a big one isn't always the best. When I built my setup, I went with a more minimalistic setup. I got rid of those unnecessary knickknacks on my desk, and having a minimal setup is just a lot better. And that's why get rid of your boxes. Going for a more simple design is always better. And trust me, I know this because my room used to be a mess. Like getting rid of these boxes and just having a simple design on my shelves makes my room feel 10 times bigger. So give it a shot. Is posting long form videos worth it? No, I'm talking over on the app. I posted a video about me building my setup 2 days ago, and well, it's not doing the best. So it really has me wondering, my wood gets hot. I get this fan for my setup and it makes my room a whole lot cooler. I love the dial on this, it feels a lot more futuristic, and cooling down my wood is a must, because I don't want my setup to light on fire.
I got a weight loss update. I just got under 200 pounds. My peak weight was 225, so that means I've lost over 25 pounds. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it, and I know that's cliche.
Making content is the hardest job in the world. Most people think that creators just sit back, record a video, and that's it. And you get rich really quick. Now, for some people, that might be true. But if you're not in that 0.5%, you're grinding day in and day out. And working a 9-to-5 job is just taking the easy way out. Making videos are hard. I started editing a video and I've spent 4 hours on it. I went from 2 hours of footage down to 5 minutes of footage. Making videos are tough.
I have the best setup on TikTok. I have the main gaming setup over here, and then I have the productivity setup right over here. Now I know it's not perfect, but it's pretty dang good for under $3,000.
Over 1,000 uploads, I've gained 4,300 followers. I'm tired of creators complaining that they're not going anywhere. Because truly, have you put in the work? Making videos is a grind, and not every single person can do it. So if you feel like you're stuck, maybe your videos just suck. This is how a camera changed my life. 2 years ago, I picked up this camera. Doing this made me find my calling in life, and that's to create videos. Now, I don't know how long it's gonna be until I do this full time, but one day, I'm gonna make it happen. Is this the best tech product you can ever buy? This is Squirt. This is the only thing that makes me good at video games. Whenever I'm drinking this, I get better FPS, and I have a faster reaction time. So go and get yourself some Squirt. This might be the best controller on the market. 9 months ago, I picked up the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, and it's the best controller I've ever had. The best thing about this controller are the back paddles, and this controller is only $100. Welcome to the channel. My name is JDogTV. I post one tech video every single day. Now, do I know a lot about tech? No, but I really do enjoy it. I've always wanted to make videos since I can remember, and I've been doing it for over a year. If you like what I do, consider dropping a follow. I just bought the best thing money can buy. I got quick releases for my camera. It makes it so I can switch from my C-stand to this in a matter of seconds. Unscrewing this and screwing it back into this takes like at least a minute. Get a quick release. They really make a difference. I'm not going to school this year. I want to be a senior this year, so that means my classes are super easy. I have 2 gym classes, 2 woods classes, a English class, sport class, and a choir. Yep. That's my schedule. When school starts, expect more videos. I have the worst desk on TikTok by far. I have an Alex store that's an off-brand one. So this thing is ready to fall over whenever it wants. And I got 2 of these puppies. My tabletop also shifts during the night or whenever I play any high-intense game. Tag me down below if you have a worse setup than me. I have 1 year to make this work. I'm going into my senior year of high school and I really want to make videos for a living. It's a dream job for me and it's a job that I will end up doing down the road, regardless how long it takes. If you want to help me skip college, you know what to do. Is a $1,000 MacBook really worth it? For the average person, I would say no. But if you're a creator, I would definitely recommend it. It's really fast, it's good at editing, and I've had no problems with it. Picking up a MacBook only if you're a creator or someone that's doing a lot of editing. But if you're just an NPC, it's not worth it. I'm switching it up. A few months ago, I bought the C-stand, and I really haven't been using it. But I'm using it, I'm a lot more creative with my shop, which makes the video more interesting. So I'm going to be using this in every single one of my videos from now on. I've figured out how to be the best creator I can possibly be. It's called storytelling. All of the best creators can make anything interesting, and it's kind of insane. I'm going to challenge myself and make content about every single thing in my setup or room, but make it 10 times better, because I know I can make better videos now.
Recently, I've been getting more stuff for my setup. Like, I spent 20 bucks on this just so I can put my feet on it. One of the best financial decisions I've ever made. I finally figured out what I hate about my PC. This thing is loud whenever it's on. I did cheap out on the fans though, so that may be the problem because I cannot control them at all. So they're on full blast all the time. Where I live right now, it's just been raining constantly. It's kind of a good thing, but it's just really annoying. Most of you guys know that I mow lawns, so it's good for the business, but it also means I'm gonna be a lot more busy. It's rained like 5 nights this week.
Have you seen those AI glasses? I really don't get the point of these. On these, they can claim that you can see up to 3 screens, but instead of paying for this, you can go and buy a monitor, and the display on all of them will be the exact same. They're kind of a cool idea, but I just don't get the point.
This is easily the hardest thing about being a creator. It's finding time to make videos. There are some people that are doing it full time, but I'm not. I have my own business, and I do this, and I still have a social life. It's pretty hard, but I love it.
Never back down, never what? Yeah, I want it louder though. Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
That's right.
Most of you guys don't know this, but I'm kind of on a weight loss journey right now. A month ago, I started this, and my starting weight was 222. Now I'm down to about 207.6. Pretty hard to do this, but it's gonna be worth it in the end.
A sit-stand desk is not worth it. I really don't understand the reason why you would get one of these, because when you move it from sitting down to standing up, all of your cables from cable management will either rip on your desk or your devices. It's not really that worth it. Lighting is key. I got this light on top of my camera about a week ago, and I've been using it in more of my videos. It's pretty dark in here. It's just a huge difference. I recommend getting a light for your camera because it just makes your shots look 10 times better, and they don't have to be expensive. I got this thing for $5. Is Temu a scam? Short answer is no, but kind of. And you can win $100 right here. So I'm gonna get this Ice Spice poster. Let's get this keyboard. All right, we got 2 things, and look, ooh, another $20. If there's some cool stuff on there that you can find for cheap, do it. Just letting you know, you're never gonna get anything on there for free, like they say. VR is better than a PC. You can do the same thing on a VR, plus play games, so you can edit on a VR if you truly want to. Watch YouTube on there, watch Netflix, any of that kind of stuff on a VR. PC is just way more expensive, and VRs are also really cool. You can play interactive games, and you really feel in the moment. So go get yourself a VR, ditch that PC. VR is better than a PC. You can do the same thing on a VR, plus play games, so you can edit on a VR if you truly want to. Watch YouTube on there, watch Netflix, any of that kind of stuff on a VR. PC is just way more expensive, and VRs are also really cool. You can play interactive games, and you really feel in the moment. So go get yourself a VR, ditch that PC. So a bunch of you guys want to know about what I do for mowing and kind of my setup for it. So here are 2 of my mowers right now. I have this Cub Hidet XT1. I think it's got like 200 hours on it. This was a really old mower of mine. I used it, but it's just, it's old. And it has 2,152 hours. For a mower, that's a crazy amount. So this is my main mower. It has about 30 hours on it. Super nice. I just got it this year. It's hooked up to my car. I have a problem with my TV in my room. It's plugged in right now, so I'm just gonna turn it on. Oh, no. that doesn't work. It's all plugged in, all nice, whatever. I literally just used this 30 minutes ago, and it's not working. I've unplugged it, plugged it back in. Just doesn't work. Nanoleaf lines are trash. You guys don't want to know how many times I've tried to hook these things back up. They do look phenomenal. On any wall, any shot, they look super good. Look at how much it tears up your wall. They just fall down in the middle of the night. And yes, I've had some that fall on my face. This is a friendly reminder to clean your keyboard. The first thing I do is I take off my keycaps. Then I take this duster and clean off my switches. After that, I put my keycaps right back on and I'm ready to go. Follow for more content like this. Seen you guys hype up G Fuel, so I'm gonna taste it. Let you guys know if you should buy it or not. Here we go. You know what? It's not bad. Go cop your G Fuel at gfuel.com/JDogTV. Thanks G Fuel for sponsoring this video.
Is Instagram worth it to post? I've been posting a lot more recently on there, so I'm really just wondering if it's really worth it. I've been posting more pictures and then also reels on the side, kind of what I do on here on TikTok, but I'm just gonna post what I do every single day. So let me know if it's worth it to post on there.
This is the best mouse pad money can buy. So Groovemade sent me out their matte black desk pad. This is a lot better than a Gutsiated mouse pad. These are so much easier to clean. I just love the black on it because it matches my setup versus my other mouse pad that just didn't match at all. If you want to go pick up the best desk pad money can buy, the link's in my bio. This is the most pointless thing in my setup that is actually still cool. It's gotta be this hand. I know it looks just kind of weird and useless. It's clean, it's minimal, and I think it looks pretty good.
I was through, let it run my mood, can't stop thinking of you.
It's been a week since I've last posted, and I honestly feel bad for not posting. I'm just not really having fun with the tech stuff style of content, especially the stuff in my room because I've talked about it so much. So I'm kind of just trying to figure it out and find kind of a new home or still do the same thing, but just have better ideas because they suck.
You're an idiot until you're successful. Then you're smart, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's just, at some point you cross that tipping point. People go from judging you and being like, you're too obsessed, you're a freak, blah, blah, to like, oh, like, whoa, congrats.
Update on my bonsai trees. I am constantly watering this one a lot, and this one I watered a lot like a week ago and it's been fine ever since. But this one, it just feels like the leaves are falling off a lot more. I don't know how these are gonna do in the winter, but I hope they'll do fine, because I spent quite a bit of money on these and they're really cool. Buddy, remember how I said shrimp's like really good for you? Look at this. 50 calories for about 5 shrimp that are, you know, like pretty decent sized ones, right? 12 grams of protein. We don't talk, I mean, higher in cholesterol and sodium, but I literally could eat this entire big bag for 550 calories. Isn't that just insane? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's not including sauce. But it's, like, one of the best things you can have.
This is how I make my award-winning viral TikToks. The first thing that I come up with an idea, and this could be easily the hardest part, that be talking about something in my setup or anything in my room. So for example, I can talk about my MacBook. How I love to just batch record videos. So for a few days, I brainstorm a bunch of ideas. Remember, these are award-winning TikToks. Millions of views. My videos suck, so that means I gotta change stuff up. Not having fun with the tech stuff anymore. I feel like I've made every single video on everything in my room. So this is gonna be a new chapter of my journey. Right now, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me know what you guys want to see from me. This is the coolest thing I've added to my set. It's these bonsai trees. I've seen a bunch of creators use plants in their setup, and I really like the feel of it. I also love Karate Kid, and I love bonsai trees. I think they're really cool and unique. Not every single one is the exact same. So that's why I went and got real ones. So hopefully one day, they're nice and big. big. C-stands are amazing. I got my C-stand about 6 months ago and I really love it. Super cool to get top-down shots for either unboxing, me laying in bed for some reason, or whatever you want. You can get it with a C-stand. These are expensive, but they are totally worth it. This is how I sleep in a room with a big set. It's this fan. Now it may be loud. I mean really loud, but it does cool my room down eventually. People with setups in their room will definitely understand what I mean because it gets hot, really hot. If you have another bedroom just to crash in, highly recommend it. If not, a huge fan. My videos have been doing insanely well. So for all the new followers, hi, my name is JDogTV. I'm a 17-year-old content creator based out of Minnesota. I'm a creator about tech, setups, gaming, all that kind of fun stuff. I have a lawn mowing business that I do in the summer. I also play baseball in the summer, and I've been making content for about 3 years. And yes, I'm counting the years where I was absolutely horrible. So if you enjoy me or whatever I create, consider dropping a follow. This $25 mouse is 10 times better than a G Pro Superlight. This mouse has RGB and side button, which is super nice to have when you're gaming. Also, it's corded, so you don't have to worry about charging it at all. So I don't see a reason to spend $160 on a mouse when you can just get this $25 mouse. What's the hardest part about being a creator? I wouldn't say it's hard, it's just super frustrating. It's coming up with good video ideas. Sometimes I sit down for hours on end and just come up with maybe one decent video idea. And then there's other times where I just am firing on all cylinders, coming up with idea after idea. When you have writer's block, it's super tough to make videos. My computer is insanely slow. Right now I have an HDD in my computer, which is really slow because it's like from 7 years ago. It was in my brother's old computer and it's the only one that works with my motherboard. I'm looking to get an SSD, but I don't know what to get. Even though that I'm a tech creator, I don't know that much about PCs. So let me know a budget SSD. I bought a PS4 for $40. I've been always an Xbox person, but I really think that PS4 exclusives are just a lot better. The first game I hopped on was Spider-Man, and this game is so much fun. From the combat to swinging around, from building to building, it's so cool. You know what other games I should play on my PS4? Let me know, did I get a good deal on this? This is the best budget PC that you can buy for $300. The name of the PC is the Xbox Series S. You can do the same thing on here as a PC. You have the internet browser feature, and you can still hook up a keyboard and mouse. Really balling on a budget. This is the best PC you can pick up, and it actually can run every single game that you play. My setup is gonna crash down. This Alex drawer holding up my desk is actually about to fall. I've went and tried to fix this. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for a brand new Alex drawer or a brand new desk. I haven't had any luck. Really like having the storage, but I don't think it's gonna be worth it when my setup comes crashing down. Nanoleaf lines fell again. So obviously they don't like the design. I need your guys' help on picking a new design. Right now I have 9 lines, so please help me out. I threw away my high ground keyboard for this $40 keyboard, and here's why. I hated how small the high ground keyboard was, so that's why I went from a 60% keyboard to a 75% keyboard. I really don't care what other people think. I believe that you should have stuff that you actually like versus something that just looks good. Where have I been? To be honest with you guys, I've just been super exhausted. I've had baseball at nights. I had 6 games over the course of a week. I realistically had 1 night to film videos. I'm going to be trying to do my absolute best on posting for at least these next 21 days. But after that, on May 27th, the start of summer, and I'm going to have way more free time to make these videos, YouTube videos. I got this awesome PC about 3 months ago, and this is what I think about it. I think eventually I want to go to an all black computer. Everything all black except for the case and the fans. Really think all black in the setup looks a lot better than all white. See Rebuild Part 2? Rise feel any good? The only energy drinks that I've ever drank is Ghost and Jaful. Now Rise has some pretty cool flavors with Kool-Aid and Country Time. I don't know, should I try them out? You don't need this $200 mic. You don't need any mic at all. Right now I'm just talking to my camera with no mic hooked up at all. The reason it sounds so good is because I've been using Adobe's audio enhancement. It just makes your videos sound a lot more crisp and clear. And so if you want better audio in your videos, don't go spend all your money. Use this tool if you want to make your videos videos better. This is one of the best things you can add to your setup for under 20 bucks. I picked up this candle from Target and it's super awesome. Makes your entire room smell really good, and I really like the look of these candles. They just look good on your setup and the smell of them. So go to Target, buy a candle, put it in your setup. I paid 150 bucks for these. Let me explain. These are my Oakley sunglasses I always use for baseball. They have some really cool tinted lenses. So this is basically what I see. I think it looks really cool. They're awesome to use on sunny days. I think they look pretty good, and it's really not that bad spending a lot of money on sunglasses as long as you don't lose them or destroy them. I paid 150 bucks for these. Let me explain. These are my Oakley sunglasses I always use for baseball. They have some really cool tinted lenses. So this is basically what I see. I think it looks really cool. They're awesome to use on sunny days. I think they look pretty good, and it's really not that bad spending a lot of money on sunglasses as long as you don't lose them or destroy them. Jafool's really good. I like this Miami Nights flavor. It's super awesome to drink this right before I go to bed, just so I know I get some really good sleep. Going to the taste, this thing tastes awesome. It is one of the best flavors you can actually get. I recommend getting some Jafool just so you can get better sleep at night. I absolutely hate this shit. It's nice to store the stuff that I put in there, and I just don't think it fits the spot very well. And on the top, I just throw my keys, my wallet, and a bunch of just random stuff on top. Thinking about getting rid of this shelf in my setup, or I guess my room. Is your clear phone case dirty like this? Well, so is mine. I need your help. I had this phone case for about 5 or 6 months, and it really just looks disgusting. I really love showing off the blue on my phone, but I just don't think it's worth it. And by the way, you can see on my phone there's a bunch of cracks. That's a screen protector problem too. High ground keyboards suck. As you guys can tell, I have pretty big hands, and just look at how big my hand is compared to this keyboard. Anyway, when I was buying this keyboard, I knew it was a 60% keyboard, but I didn't think it would be this small. On camera, this does look black, but in person, you can see a little bit dark blue, but it's not even black. I really don't love this. Check your camera setup. I've seen a bunch of creators that have camera setups that are 3 times the price of mine, and their videos don't look as good. So what I've been trying to tell people is to check their camera settings, and their videos have dramatically changed a lot. So make sure you watch a YouTube video on how to change your camera. What I think about it. It totally makes sense to get a super nice laptop if you're a content creator and you're an editor. This thing has worked so well. My other laptop was super hard to edit on, but using the touchpad and the keys are so much better than just your typical laptop. So do I suggest for the normal person to spend over $1,000 on a laptop? No. But if you're a content creator, then absolutely. Is TikTok gonna get banned? I think it could. I don't necessarily want TikTok to get banned because it's been amazing to me to grow a bunch of followers on here, but if it does get banned, I definitely will be over on the Red app. So if you guys want to support me, even if TikTok gets banned, that's where you guys can find me. And I also post on Instagram. Don't do it a lot, but it's still a lot of fun. I need your help. I need a bunch of comments for my new YouTube video. I'm starting to film that video later this week. I have a bunch of stuff coming out on the Red app. There's some pretty cool stuff that I've been adding on there with my setup that I have already filmed. Just need to edit it. And then also just posted yesterday on YouTube. So if you want to support me, go and subscribe. And yeah, TikTok might get banned. I'm starting to film that video later this week. I have a bunch of stuff coming out on the Red app. There's some pretty cool stuff that I've been adding on there with my setup that I have already filmed. Just need to edit it. And then also just posted yesterday on YouTube about taking so many breaks here on TikTok, YouTube, and doing all that kind of stuff. So if you want to support me, go and subscribe. And yeah, TikTok might get banned. Setups. They're never perfect. Setups can look very good with very little stuff. In fact, I think they look a lot better with a minimalistic look versus a lot of stuff on a desk, and it just looks cluttered and messy. So eventually I'm going to be moving towards this kind of look on my setup. So would it look better? This is what my room looks like. My room has been absolutely awful for the past week just because I started baseball. I'm getting less and less time every single day to create videos like this and on YouTube. I really love making videos. I'm gonna be doing it for a long time, but right now it's just super hard. Getting home at 6 or 7 o'clock, doing an hour of homework, and just being so tired. The background of my setup is absolutely awful. There's pencil marks, holes in the wall, paint's ripping off. It's genuinely bad. So that's why I picked up some peel and stick wallpaper. This kind of would be a big project project just because I have to move my setup once again. I think it would make my setup really, really clean, and I'm kind of tired of looking at holes in the wall. I've gotten a lot of new things recently in my setup. This is a hand. It chills in this spot of my setup, and I really think it looks awesome. I can hang my headset on it. Aesthetically, this thing just looks super, super cool. Something basic and simple, and I got it from IKEA. If you guys wanted something like this, just pick it up at IKEA. Are these the best $30 headphones on the market? The build quality on these are actually pretty good, but the only thing that I've seen that have been absolutely awful on them is the battery life. In my right ear, a battery is pretty much dead because I use it for about 15 minutes and they die after a full charge. But the left one is actually pretty good. It has a charge for about 2 hours, which isn't good at all by any means, but for $30 headphones, you can't complain. I got a MacBook. It's an M2 chip and it's a 13.6 inch 2023 MacBook Air. I've already started to add some personality to this MacBook, like the cherry blossoms on here. I think it looks super sweet and it's super unique. So let me know, what should I do to it next? My setup is horrible. Yes, I'm not kidding. My plan for my setup is simply to move it from this wall right here, move it to this wall right here. The reason I want to do this is because in the future, I want to have an L desk. And by doing this, I would actually get more room in my room. I wouldn't be kicking my PC at night when I sleep. And I kind of just want to change. So let me know, should I do this? These Nanoleaf lines suck. They're white and I want them black. My initial thought was to get black electrical tape and just put it on there because I don't want to buy the blacked out accessory for it. Would it be easier to do this versus buying it? Let me know. What do I do outside of content creation? Play baseball. Last year we made it to state for Minnesota, which was really good. I have a lot of fun. I play that in spring and summer. I also have my own lawn mowing business that I do in the summer. Make good money from it, so I'm happy about that. I love this more than anything, and I also play a little bit of video game. What is the best gaming chair? Personally, from experience, gaming chairs suck. The one I used to use was horrible. The fabric started peeling off. The wood from the chair actually poked out and was stabbing me in the back. And oh yeah, back pain, it was horrible. Do you see it? Probably not. This is my camera mount. I have not used this thing once. I think one time I tried using it, but the screen just went black so I couldn't see myself, which is something I always look for. Tried mounting it to my stacked monitor, but that just doesn't work. I tried clamping it onto my ring light and that just doesn't work. So I'm all out of options. So what should I do? Do you see it? Probably not. This is my camera mount. I have not used this thing once. I think one time I tried using it, but the screen just went black so I couldn't see myself, which is something I always look for. Tried mounting it to my stacked monitor, but that just doesn't work. I tried clamping it onto my ring light and that just doesn't work. So I'm all out of options. So what should I do? Finally upgraded my PC. I was actually joking about this video. Yeah, this is what my PC looks like right now. I feel like when people hear that someone's building a PC, they actually think that they're just leaving every single part behind. I took my graphics card, my CPU, my RAM, and pretty much everything I could have took and put it in my new PC. I need your help. I need a bunch of comments for my new YouTube video that's gonna come out soon. It's gonna be a Q&A video about content creation, schoolwork, being a baseball player, and how I deal with every single thing. Whether that be time management, my setup, my room, sponsors, brand deals, any of that kind of stuff that you have questions about, leave it down in the comments and I'll reply to it in my YouTube video. How much do I make from content creation? This has been a question asked from my friends in real life, people on here. From TikTok itself, I have made a whopping $3.51. This is all from TikTok live gifts. YouTube, I have made $0. Hopefully soon I'll get monetized on there. And when I streamed on Twitch, that's when I got the most money. I got around 250 bucks. So that just shows you how much work I have put in for no money. I seriously love this. I'm gonna keep grinding. One day we'll make it a full-time job. I got an upgrade for my room. I got new bed sheets. Now I know it doesn't seem like a big thing, but aesthetically these things look perfect. Also, the other thing is that it's so comfy. So yeah, I can get 8 to 10 hours of sleep and actually grind more content. I'm just messing with you guys. It's just super, super comfy and I highly recommend getting some good bed sheets. I want you to tell me who has an angle like this on TikTok. Chances are there's probably like 1 or 2 that you know of. But getting something like this for your content could make or break it. Speaking of things that I'm probably gonna break is the bank on these. The thing that I'm using right now is around 200 bucks. But this thing is one of the best quality things I've
ever bought. It's straight up pure metal, no hollow. It's perfect. If you really want to upgrade your content, buy this.
But one of my biggest goals is to start making a little bit of income that I know I can get every single month off videos like this, shorts, and just get monetized. So if you like any of these videos, please consider going and watching all of these other ones. I put hours and hours of work into them. I'm pretty sure if you've watched to the end, you definitely will like every other video. They're a lot more edited and a lot more fun than these kind of videos, because this one, I don't know, it just feels a little sad because I'm trying to like still hold on to this content creation dream, and you know, stuff is getting in the way. What is the best G Fuel that I've tried? It's either Miami Nights, Peach Rings, or Bahama Mama. These are all fruity flavors, which I just really love. Bahama Mama and Miami Nights have a coconut taste, and Peach Rings just taste like peach rings. So if you're getting G Fuel, I definitely recommend getting these flavors. If you're watching this, I know it might be in a long time, but I know if I keep working hard and getting better at my videos every single day, I will grind out and I will be one of the best content creators I possibly can be. And hopefully we can make this a full-time job. This $20 keyboard is better than you. A couple weeks ago, I picked up this new keyboard, got it off of Amazon, and it's actually still hot swappable, which is super nice. Plan on modding this in the future, but I really don't know which switches I should put into it. I'm also gonna get a new set of keycaps. I make this into a series. My PC is so loud. Right now on my PC, I have 12 fans spinning at full speed all the time. I don't know how to program them to go slower. I really need to fix this. Let me know how I can make my PC not sound like a PS4 taking flight. This is how I sleep in a room with a big set. It's this fan. How it may be loud. I mean, really loud. But it does cool my room down eventually. People with setups in their room will definitely understand what I mean, because it gets hot. Really hot. If you have another bedroom just to crash in, highly recommend it. If not, a huge fan.
All this success lately, I feel like my dream is actually achievable. I've been grinding for so long on this content creation journey, and seriously, it's been so rough. And I'm finally finding a little bit of success. Thank you guys so much for this. I will not let you guys down, and I'm not going to 100 subscribers on YouTube. I know this might seem like a low number on YouTube, but that is a 10th of the way to hitting 1,000, and then once 1,000 hits, that is 100th of the way to that plaque. It's a small little milestone. Way more to come, but thank you so much. This is my first ever clear phone case, and here's my opinion on it. I hate it. The only reason I do not like it is the sides. They get a gross color, and you can't get rid of it. So I basically just have to buy a new one. I really like that you can see the color on the back, but when it gets this gross and dirty, it's not worth it. Nanoleaf, Nanoleaf, Nanoleaf. You guys need to send me out some stuff. I want those Nanoleaf lines more than anything. I will rebuild my setup, and I will give you the best video possible. Seriously, Nanoleaf, if you see this, give me some free stuff. I need your help. I have this Galaxy light projector, and I don't know where to put it in my setup. I'm thinking of putting it in the background just for TikToks and YouTube videos, but I'm not sure. Where should I put this? YouTube streaming is definitely going to take over, and here's why. YouTube is adapting and changing every single day, and Twitch, it feels more like a dead platform. It feels like no one's running it, and the algorithm in there is literally not a thing. So I think YouTube will take over in the next year or even sooner. Creators, listen up. If you guys are making TikToks, post them on different platforms, please. I started doing shorts about a week ago, and now I'm getting 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 views. And seriously, it is helping my YouTube channel grow a lot more. So repost your videos, get rid of the watermark, and you guys are set.
Oh, is my backpack in here? Where's my backpack?
Cable management. I have been putting this off for so long. Should I do this? Yes or no? I've gotten both yes and both no. But if I add new stuff, then I have to re-cable manage everything. If you want a better setup, you need this upgrade. This is my light switch, and it is very, very essential. I love this guy, and he just makes it nice to flick up and down. Seriously, this thing is awesome. You guys need this kind of a light switch. I need to niche down. Been making a lot of content about tech, gaming, all of this kind of stuff, and I need to niche down to one specific topic. Be trying a bunch of them and see what works. What do you guys want me to do? I have absolutely been balling out on YouTube. I've posted 2 times in the past 4 days. I have another video in the workings. So if you really want to see my lifestyle and that part of me, go subscribe. As I'm making my setup better and better every day, I feel like I'm adding more personal touches to it. This was a picture of me when I was younger, and it's on a coaster. And I don't use coasters, but I want to keep my desk nice. Custom coasters are the way to go. I'm going to be focusing on gaming content. So if you guys have any questions about games that I should make content on, let me know down in the comments, and I'll just look into it. Warzone 2. It's coming out soon, and honestly, I'm not excited for it. Battle Royales right now, I just think they are super stale, and I don't like them. Warzone 2 has a lot of potential, but I'm not that excited for it. If you guys are content creators and you film on your camera, this is so essential. You guys need to get an extra battery. Don't go for an off-brand one, because those really are bad. Spend 50 bucks and get a brand new camera battery. Trust me, it will save you so much time if you forget to charge your camera. You have an extra battery. It's my last scoop. This is by far the best G Fuel flavor. Rest in peace. The best thing in COD history is going to be in Modern Warfare 2. They just announced that there's going to be a rank system in Call of Duty. For all the casual players, there are no sweats anymore, or there shouldn't be. And for all you competitive players like myself, you're going to have a lot of fun, and there is going to be a lot of cool tournaments. This is the best lethal in MW2. For sure, it has to be the drill charge. This gets rid of campers, people through walls. This thing is awesome, especially on the smaller maps and people hiding around corners. So get rid of those campers and equip your drill charge. I have absolutely been balling out on YouTube. I've posted 2 times in the past 4 days. I have another video in the workings. So if you really want to see my lifestyle and that part of me, go subscribe. The SPR is so broken. If you want a better gun, go to the Lockwood Mark II. You can ADS quicker. This gun is so much better than the SPR. SPR is way overrated. This is easily the worst sniper you can have. Never use the Signal 50. You have to hardscope every single corner. Not fun to level up. But I'm doing this right now, and I'll tell you how it goes. I've been using this SteelSeries mouse. My overall opinion on it. Really big on the cordless mice, but I really like this one just because of the grips on the side. Those are super nice. I went from a Logitech school mouse to something like this. So these buttons are really, really nice, especially if I game on PC, which is not really regular, but I really like these buttons and they're customizable. I get a lot of questions about my headset. These are the Astro A20s, and these are awesome. They're not like Turtle Beach headsets where they break after 3 months. I've had this headset for 2 years and I've had no problem. The ear cushions on these are super nice. An adjustable knob right here for your volume and your on and off and your voice chat volume. So seriously, I would pick these up. They're on 120 bucks. If you like Shoot House and Shipment, they're set to come back. It isn't confirmed, but it is a leak from a super high source. They are coming back in Season 1. What do you guys think about Shipment? I know I'm going to shotgun run in this map. It's so much fun. I can't wait. Everyone's talking about this laser sight. I think this thing is absolutely horrible. Only good if you guys are rushing someone and you're really close to them. But if you're far away, and one teeny little dot that blends in with everything. This thing is horrible. This is the worst AR in MW2. It has to be the Cast-Off 545. This gun is literal butt cheeks. It feels like I'm shooting peas out of the gun. It's only okay if your enemy's back is turned. This thing is a pain to level up. This is easily the worst gun in the game. Weapon tuning in MW2. This is a really cool thing that you can do to all of your attachments. Super nice to ADS faster or flinch less. All these kind of things make your gun so much better and more unique to your playstyle. Really enjoy what they did with this. What is your least favorite map in Modern Warfare 2? Mine definitely has to be Border Crossing. This map is just not fun at all. The constant grenades blowing up the trucks right by you. I just don't know what to do. Call of Duty, I don't know what you were thinking. What is your new favorite mode in MW2? Definitely has to be Headquarters. I really enjoy this. It's super fun to hold a point, farm kills through that. It's one of my favorite modes so far in MW2. There's been a lot of talk about skill-based matchmaking in MW2. I feel like there should be a little skill-based matchmaking so the best of the best players aren't playing the noobs. I also think for the people in the middle range, there shouldn't be. You should still play some noobs and still play some people at your own style. I think it should be a combination of both, but I don't think they should have it super enforced like a ranked system. Season 1 in MW2 is coming out super soon and I'm super excited. There's been some leaks that there's going to be some new maps, some new guns, and of course Warzone 2. So are you guys excited for Season 1? Let me know down in the comments. I have the best PC on TikTok. This is the Sam's Club pre-built. This PC is super good, especially if you're just browsing YouTube and editing. This computer is worth it. $500. You can't play games on it though. But if you're an editor and you want to stream off of it, the cheapest option is definitely this one. This is the best controller you can get for $130. This is the Elite Series 2 controller. This is easily the best controller I've ever used. I used to use just this plain old white Xbox controller, but once I switched to this controller with the paddles on the back, it made me so much better at any game I play. I just found the dumbest tech product of all time. Xbox made a shoe. Yeah, you heard me. Xbox made a shoe. They teamed up with Adidas and they have a Forum Tech Boost shoe. This thing is $140 for a pair of shoes and they look so dumb. I just found the dumbest tech product of all time. Xbox made a shoe. Yeah, you heard me. Xbox made a shoe. They teamed up with Adidas and they have a Forum Tech Boost shoe. This thing is $140 for a pair of shoes and they look so dumb. What tripod is this? This is the On tripod from Walmart. I think this thing was only 30 bucks. It works especially if you want to stream and put your camera on here and put it on your desk. This is what I've been using it for. I've also gotten this Gorilla tripod that I'm using right now, but this thing is super nice for higher up shots. I definitely recommend this. I'm done with gaming content. I've been looking at my videos and my analytics and my views are just tanking. I understand now from other streamers telling me that it is so oversaturated right now. Think about it, who would you rather want to watch? FaZe Jev or just some random 16-year-old kid? I'm going to do more tech and do more personality posts. Plug Tech. I see that you're doing a giveaway and I really want to enter. The one thing that I would really want to have is an M1 MacBook Pro. This would be awesome for me for editing. Right now I edit on my phone and I'm an up-and-coming creator that just needs a little bit of a chance. Please send me that MacBook. It will really evolve my content and it will make me a better creator.
Congratulations, son. Thank you. You're number one. You're number one. I was sleeping. They kept hearing my notifications. And when I looked, you was like 79 and it comes in and like I'm so happy for you, baby. It was so hard. And you deserve it so much. And we be watching. I'll be so proud of you. Everybody, baby, I love you so much.
I've gotten a few questions about what mic I have. This is the Rode Wireless 2 Go. This thing is super nice to have, especially if you're in content creation. It's nice to hold and you can clip it on your shirt. I think I like this mic just a little bit better, even though that I could just have a mic on the top of my camera and call it good. So for 200 bucks, I think this is a definite necessity as a content creator. This is a necessity in my setup. It has to be this tech deck. It's super nice just to play around with. Oh, you saw that. I like using this just in between COD games or whenever I get bored. So I highly recommend this. It's only like $3. So I'd pick this up and get it in your setup. daily vlogs. I was wondering, do you guys want me to film any daily vlogs and do it for a month? It would be a different pace of content, but I really like doing vlog kind of stuff, so this might be right up my alley. Let me know if I should do this down below in the comments. Getting monetized on YouTube. This is a lot harder than you think. Shorts don't count. Only thing that matters is long form content for watch hours. To get 4,000 watch hours, especially if you're a smaller creator, this is super hard to get. Right now I have 40 watch hours, but when I look at my shorts, I have over 600 watch hours. It's just gonna take a lot more time. I want this more than ever. My goal by the end of this year at school, I want to hit 100K on YouTube. This would be a crazy jump from having 240 subscribers to 100K. This would be crazy if we could get there, but I really believe in myself, and if I keep posting content, I'll get better every single time. So if you guys want to help me out, go subscribe. Day in the life of a small content creator. I brushed my teeth and made eggs. They were very good. In my bag because I'm going out of town. We are going to US Bank Stadium. School team made it to state, so we're here for the game. Seats were really cool. Ended up winning, so I came home, set up with the dog, and some card for the rest of the night. Peace out. Why do you talk with your hands? This is easily the biggest thing that my friends pick me on, especially when I'm making content. When I talk with my hands, creates a lot more emphasis on stuff versus me not using my hands. For example, day in the life of a small streamer versus day in the life of a streamer. If I use my hands, I actually get emphasis on a point, and there's so much of a difference. I'm gonna use my hands. I don't care. Day in the life of a small content creator. We played some COD in the morning, and then we went to the gym in the afternoon. I did some YouTube stuff, looked over my analytics, did some homework because it's a Sunday, chugged this water. I downed a lot of water today. Made some content for YouTube, edited a thumbnail, and then I went to bed. I had these Bose 700s for about a year now, and here are my thoughts. These headphones are great. Seriously, when I'm mowing or I'm video editing, it's very nice to have these. They're super comfortable, and for only like 200 bucks, they're better than AirPods. And if you like over the ear, these are definitely the way to go. Day in the life of a small content creator. Today we had first hour, which was just choir, pretty easy class. Then we had some chemistry, not so easy, but kind of boring. Then we had my computer class. This class is kind of a pain. Then we had financial literacy, which was really easy. Then I went to my friend's house for lunch. We jammed out in his car for a little bit. That was pretty fun. Then we're walking out of school. We had 2 more classes I forgot to film. Then we're at the gym, getting real big. Then we come home and we turn on the setup. I get straight to it on YouTube stuff, start editing and my thumbnails, looking over my analytics, just trying to make myself better. Here's my final thumbnail, and I'm off to bed. Peace out. What is better, Ghost or C4? I think C4 is a little bit worse than Ghost. I really like Ghost and really enjoy it. C4 is there when you need it, and it is more common to find in a gas station. For the convenience, I would go with C4 just right now. Ghost, I think you are superior. If you want to send me out something, feel free. This is a day in the life of a small content creator. We're going to school in the morning. Pretty easy day. Went to the gym. Then started on some ideas for content. I was looking up some videos. And then I posted my YouTube video. Played some COD. And just kind of hung out. Peace out. Here's the one thing I definitely regret buying in my setup. It has to be my Stream Deck. I don't use it enough. I don't even have all the buttons programmed. So if you know how to do this, please help me out. I literally have not touched this in like 3 weeks. What could I use this for? Could I use it for editing? What could I do? This is a day in the life of a content creator. We're packing up our stuff and we're going to my grandma's for Thanksgiving. We're watching the Macy's Day Parade. Look at the lake. Then I did a little YouTube work. Just looked at that. And then this is dinner. Very good. Opening some presents. Really cool. And then we watched the Vikings game for the rest of the night. Peace out. Get this on Black Friday for sure. If you guys are streamers or gamers or anything and you have a setup, I definitely recommend getting a Google Home Mini or getting an Alexa. The best things I've ever put into my setup, and they're super cheap. They're under 20 bucks a piece right now. I definitely recommend picking this up, especially if you have LED lights that you can use on your phone. Definitely recommend this, especially on Black Friday. Day in the life of a small content creator. We had some breakfast, went sledding outside. Then we went to this parade. It was a Christmas parade. Pretty cool. We saw a goat, an actual goat there, which was really cool. Then we played some cards and then I watched some TV for the night. Then I went to bed. I need a new background for my videos. As you guys can see that there's this big blank spot on my wall. Plan on getting these nano leaves. They're about 160 bucks. But here's the thing, is if I get these for Christmas, I can get an extension pack, and hopefully they are on sale because of Black Friday. But these look absolutely stunning, and I think it would be a great addition into my setup. This is a day in the life of a small content creator. We're rocking the merch. I didn't eat breakfast, so this is lunch. We watched the FIFA World Cup games, really cool. Then we played this board game, pretty fun. Watched Elf while we were doing it, and then we watched some Home Alone. This is such a great holiday movie. Then we had homemade pizzas for dinner, really good. Watched this League of Super Pets movie. I was shaking Cooper's hand. Let both of the dogs out for the night. I went to bed. Peace out. I'm out of G Fuel. This was definitely the best flavor I've ever had, and it was the Sonic Peach Rings. I'm looking at getting G Fuel again. What flavors do you think I should get or try? Sour Blue Chug Rug is disgusting. I've gotten Bahama Mama, and I've gotten Snow Cone. Which one should I try next? Is Creator Now worth it? If you guys don't know what Creator Now is, it's basically a big group of people that have huge creators talking and giving you advice on YouTube. As you guys know, I've been trying to grow my YouTube a lot recently. And for $22 a month, would this be a good financial purchase for me at this point? This is a day in the life of a content creator. Backing up the car, coming home from grandma's house. Hour drive on the way back. I came home to the setup and got some ideas for YouTube and watched a few videos. Then I played a little bit of a Call of Duty, a lot of fun. Did some homework, really kind of sucked. Watched Home Alone, one of the best Christmas movies. Set up the Christmas tree. Did some editing. For a while, I went to the gym. I recorded a YouTube video and some TikToks. And then I went to bed. Peace out. This is a day in the life of a content creator. We're off to school. Then after school, we went to the gym about 3:12. And then we're at home at the setup. Then I watched some YouTube videos and started editing a thumbnail for my YouTube video. This is what it's looking like. I had some eggs for dinner. Did a crap ton of homework that night. And then I went to bed. Day in the life of a wannabe huge content creator. School, and I'm duct taping my backpack because one of the straps broke. My friend here, Josh, is helping out. Went to the gym after school, get that action shot. Played COD for 9 hours. Did some work on YouTube, and I got tired, so I went to bed. Why are Funko Pops so popular? I haven't found one cool Funko Pop that I would put into my setup, especially because they're 30 bucks a piece. They're tiny. Don't know what the big obsession of them is. Please tell me if you know. The Samsung Odyssey Art. A $3,500 monitor that weighs 130 pounds. According to Setlum, why would you buy this? I don't understand why you wouldn't get a TV instead of a $3,500 monitor. I know the specs are great, but you can get a 4K TV. Day in the life of a huge content creator. I went to the gym for only like 10 minutes though, because I got super tired. I immediately hopped on the game station, looked over some YouTube stuff, and then turned on my Christmas tree. And then I made myself some dinner. I filmed a bunch of TikToks tonight, and then I got tired, so I went to bed. Peace out. If you have a custom PC that you can run games on, you're dumb. I have spent $800 on a PC and an Xbox, and I can play games on my Xbox and still use my PC as a PC. Why would you spend $3,000 or $4,000 on a gaming computer when I can just do this for 800 bucks? Why would you ever spend $400 on a custom keyboard? I have a $40 keyboard from Walmart, and I can do some changes on it. I don't understand spending an entire console amount on a keyboard. I just can't wrap my brain around that. Day in the life of a huge content creator. My friend was watching videos of me in class, messing around with my face. This is my best buddy, Mac. Then I went home and did some YouTube work, played a little bit of COD, and then went to bed. Peace out. I've been using CapCut on my phone to edit all my videos. I have access to Premiere Pro, but I don't know how to use it. I've looked up some YouTube videos and it's just super kind of confusing. I feel like it slows me down a lot in the editing process. I just use my camera's app on my phone and I can just get my videos straight on my phone with no wire needed. How can I get better on Premiere Pro? Because I know it is a superior platform and I can do a lot cooler things with my videos. Day in the life of a huge content creator. We're on the bus and we're going down to the cities again. Got a cool big donut. We're on the bus. Here's the cities. Then we finally made it to US Bank Stadium. I filmed where the players walk out and right on the field. This was our spot and we ended up losing. Look up Minnesota Miracle 2.0. Came home, played some COD, and I went to bed. Peace out. This is the most essential thing in my gaming setup. It has to be my back scratcher. This thing is super good, especially when I'm playing in-game, to get all those itchy spots. For those long hours and you have no one to scratch your back, I highly recommend picking this up, especially in your gaming setup. G Fuel Reviews Part 1. I'm going to try Miami Nights. It smells really similar to Bahama Mama. This kind of looks like stronger Pepto-Bismol. That is really good. Day in the life of a huge content creator. I'm eating pizza and watching some Breaking Bad. Really good show. And I played some Xbox for a little bit. Went to the gym and got super big. Let's go. Came home and filmed a YouTube video. And I just edited for the rest of the night. And went to bed. Peace out. As you guys can tell, I really need to upgrade the background of my videos. So we're going to do that with this upgrade. This is Jake from State Farm. Most of you guys have seen the famous banana. Perfect. Day in the life of a wannabe huge content creator. We went to school and then we went to the gym afterwards. The fit we were rocking, we were going to blow some snow, and here's a little bit of an action shot. I came back inside and filmed some videos, then I did some Photoshop work, and then I went to bed. Peace out.
And it was all about you. No, I feel so far removed. You were the one thing in my way. You were the one thing in my way.
How long does it take me to edit a TikTok? This is a question I get a lot, especially from my friends. Every TikTok that I make, I put more and more time in as I'm growing as a creator. In a way, when I started editing, just put out the chunks and just left it. But now I'm adding animations, transitions, and adding text and making it pop. To answer your question, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes per TikTok. If you have an Xbox, you're dumb. Why would you spend $300 on a console when you can just buy a PC? It will last you a lot longer and you will get better performance for your money. So I recommend getting a PC over an Xbox. Watch out for this if you're buying a monitor. Even when I bought my monitor, I didn't look on the back and there's no monitor mounting on it. I spent $120 on this monitor. It's a 60 hertz, 1 millisecond refresh rate. Now at the time this was peak quarantine and everything was way overpriced. I am mad that I bought this monitor. Content creation harder than your 9 to 5. It is super hard to make it in content creation. Once you make it, it becomes a lot easier because you can hire team members to help you edit ideas and help you grow as a creator. When you're doing it by yourself, that is the hardest part. And with any job, you can kind of just step into it. It is really hard at the start, but once you get the hang of it, a little easier than a job. I'm going to change up my monitor layout. I really want to have 2 stacked monitors in the middle like this setup here. And then I also want to have a vertical monitor off to the side. I want to use the top monitor on the stacked mount for my PC and the vertical monitor for my PC. And then the main middle one is for my Xbox games. So what do you guys think about that? I want to get a camera mount. I want to mount it to my desk. Would this be a good idea? I not only want the angles for my videos, but I also want to have a spot for my camera when I'm not using it. Would this be a good investment? Yes or no? Let me know down in the comments. That's why. If you use Premiere Pro, you're an idiot. I use CapCut on my phone and it's 10 times better than Premiere Pro. It's a free app and I don't have to type in every single caption if I want to on TikTok. Premiere Pro really needs to change this and then it will be a better platform to make TikToks on, but for right now, Premiere Pro is awful. You may have wasted $500. If you have a PlayStation right now, you saw that COD basically revoked their access. If you guys like playing COD and you have a PS5, you are screwed. COD is so much better on Xbox, especially now in Game Pass, where you can get all the CODs If you have an Alexa, you're done. You should just get a Google Home Mini. They're so much better. Especially if you have someone in the house and their name is actually Alexa. Why would you get an Alexa when you can just get a Google? So that's why. If you repost your TikToks on YouTube Shorts, you want to hear this. Sometimes on YouTube Shorts, your videos get horrible views. And other posts, they do fine and you get thousands of views. I recommend reposting your videos, especially if you think you have a really good video, but repost it. I did this with one video. It had 40 views originally. Then I reposted it and it got 4,000 views and I got 10 subscribers. Trying G Fuel flavors part berry bomb. All right, let's open this puppy up. Whoa, that smells fruity. That's really good. Definitely recommend this flavor, especially if you don't like stuff that's really powerful. It's really good. It's like a bunch of berries, like blueberries, raspberries, and a bunch of other berries just mixed together. I've had my chair for about a week now, and here's my review. This chair is so much better than my typical gaming chair. This thing is super nice to lean back. Actually, doesn't hurt my back when I sit in it. The thing I love about this chair is the height is adjustable. I do definitely recommend getting an office chair versus your typical gaming chair. Should I be posting long form content on YouTube even when I'm a small creator? I've been asking myself this question, especially because I'm getting very low views, but on my TikToks, I'm doing pretty well. I really do want to get monetized on YouTube, but I don't think it's the best way for me to grow as a creator. So what do you guys think I should do? Should I keep pushing the long form content and still doing TikToks? Or should I put 100% into my TikToks? Do you want more money for your setup? This is easily how you do it. I just sell my old stuff that I don't like anymore. For example, was my chair. I had a gaming chair and it was a piece of crap. I hated it. But I just sold it for 75 bucks. Still now have money, so now I can spend it on other things for my setup. If you have a gaming chair, you're really dumb. I had a gaming chair for about 2 years and I made the switch to an ergonomic chair. Now, this chair is a lot better because it doesn't hurt my back and it looks better and it's not the cheap leather that just starts peeling. If you have a gaming chair, I highly recommend switching. I need a new ring light. I've been using the same ring light for the past 2 years and this is what it looks like. There's so much duct tape on it, it literally doesn't even stand. There's 2 legs on it. It still gives some pretty cool light. I just need a new one. What brand should I get? And if you're a brand and you want to send me out one, feel free. I always kind of wanted to make the university sweatshirts. What do you guys think? I feel like this would be kind of a cool thing for me to do, especially just for myself or whoever else wants it. Let me know. What is my camera? I feel like a bunch of people don't give my camera a bunch of hype. This is the M50 Mark II. This camera is super nice. I think it just jumped in price by like 200 bucks. So that kind of sucks, but I got it for 500 bucks instead of 700 it is now. But this camera is super great, especially if you're starting out as a creator and you want to level up your content. If you guys are content creators and you film on your camera, this is so essential. You guys need to get an extra battery. Spend 50 bucks and get a brand new camera battery. Trust me, it will save you so much time if you forget to charge your camera. Have an extra battery. If you're out vlogging, you have the extra time. So seriously, go pick this up. COD on Game Pass. Yes, adding all of the old CODs back on Game Pass. I don't think this is completely confirmed, but I've seen a lot of TikToks on it. So if you guys like the old zombies and you had the DLCs, but now you have a console that you can't run discs on, I'm gonna go back with all my friends and play the old COD zombies. Let me know if you guys are excited. The Rode Wireless 2 Go. This was the first mic that I ever actually picked up, and it is very good. I'm now considering thinking about getting a shotgun mic. At the time when I bought this mic, I didn't think it was the best option. I think a good shotgun mic would be really nice. Since I spent $200 to $300 on this mic, I think I'm gonna keep it for a long time and use it. Should I have gone with the shotgun mic or with this mic? I've had this G Fuel flavor for about a week and this is an updated review. Now I said in the last video that this was a top 3 flavor and this is definitely the best flavor I've ever had. It's very, very tropical. If you like strawberry coconut, this is the flavor for you. It is very good. The coconut isn't very overpowering and the strawberry, it just hits the spot. This is the best flavor of Ghost by far. I know there's a lot of people that don't like the sour drinks, but I really loved this one. I loved Warheads as a kid. This just is good every single time. This isn't like other flavors like orange cream where it gets old after you have it once. This is easily the best can of Ghost I've ever had and I highly recommend it, but I still haven't gotten the sour green apple. If you're a content creator, how do you come up with videos? Right now I'm at a point where I don't know what else to make tech content on. I've talked about my setup, I've talked about my custom desk, my Xbox, my PC, and all of these things in my setup, and I'm kind of just sitting still. Let me know what you do when you guys are in this situation. Things in my gaming setup that I can't live without. This is my wax melter. This is very essential in my setup because room can get very stinky at times and I don't like it. So if your room gets stinky, I definitely recommend getting one of these. What are your plans for 2023? The biggest thing I want to accomplish in 2023 is getting monetized on YouTube. I also want to level up my content and make it better every single day and make the best videos possible for you guys. I'm not really sure what is going to be in store for this next year, but if you've been following me for a while, well, you guys are in for a ride because this year I'm gonna go crazy. Andrew Tate made the smartest move in content creation history. He is literally controlling the minds of everyone else. He just says controversial stuff to get people arguing in the comments, and it works a lot. And he says it to a broad audience, so it gets more people engaged with it. This is why this man blew up, and if you continue to comment on him, he will only get bigger. If you just got a custom PC for Christmas, sell it. Just go get an Xbox Series S. They are 10 times better and you will actually get a lot of money out of it. If you have a PC that's worth $2,000 to $3,000, you'll get the same specs as an Xbox, and an Xbox is only worth $300. If you have a custom PC, you are actually dumb. Upgrading my streaming setup, part 1. We got a Gutsy Aiden mouse pad. I went with the more Miami Nights feel towards this mouse pad, and I think it really made my setup come together. Let me know how you guys think of this addition in my setup and follow for part 2. This is trying every flavor of Ghost part sour green apple. This is what a can looks like if you leave it in your car in Minnesota in the winter. Ooh, that's really good. It tastes like sour Pop Rocks and it's very good. Also tastes like exactly like sour green apple Warheads. Probably have to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Upgrading my streaming setup, part 2. A little while back, I added this monitor mount. I love having the top monitor of my main monitor so I can listen to Spotify. It's really nice for editing when I'm watching a podcast on there too. It's also pretty awesome to put movies on the top monitor and watch through there. I highly suggest if you have a PC to run 2 monitors and have it stacked. Being a TikToker is harder than a YouTuber. If you want to grow at all, you have to post 3 videos a day. That means you have to come up with 3 concepts a day, edit 3 videos, and with YouTube you have to post once a week. Is a longer form content idea, so it doesn't have to be fast. You don't have to have as many cuts, edits, all that kind of stuff. Going on TikTok is so much harder than on YouTube. Any advice to new streamers? Great content. When I was a smaller streamer, I didn't want to create content at all. All I wanted to do was stream and just have fun that way. But right away, I kind of forced myself to make content and I grew a little bit of a following. If you make content and you start to have a following, you can trickle some numbers into your Twitch streams. How did I buy everything in my setup? I've gotten my setup working my job. In the summertime, I mow lawns and I do pretty well for myself. So this is how I afforded my entire setup. I've also gotten some stuff gifted to me, like the brand new stuff in my setup, especially these Nanoleaf lines. These are super cool. I work for myself and I have my own business. So if you are an entrepreneur and you want to get a better gaming setup, go mow lawns. What are the best headphones? I personally love over-the-ear headphones, so I have to go with my Bose 700s. These headphones are great for listening to music. They have really good sound quality. The noise cancellation on them are pristine. These are easily the best over-ear headphones that you can buy. I love Bose, so I would go with those. CapCut is the best editing software you'll ever use. It's better than Final Cut, DaVinci, Premiere Pro, and all the other professional editing softwares. This one is 10 times better. It has built-in sound effects, built-in transitions, auto captions. You can use it on PC, Mac, and on your phone. So you can literally edit on the go, even when you don't have a laptop. So it's super convenient, and the software overall is just one of the best. Somebody didn't get a PC for Christmas. No, I didn't. I have a $500 pre-built. It gets the job done. I can surf the web. I can edit on it. I can listen to music. I can do all those basic needs except for game on it. I have $800 into consoles, and it's 10 times better than a $2,000 to $3,000 PC. You can't even tell a difference between 240 frames versus 120 frames. This is not it, bro. You can build a $1,000 PC that can stream, multitask, run way better than a console. I think you're wrong. I know you're the tech guy. Can it run 120 frames? Xbox is easily the best budget option. This is a $1,000 PC. Most people don't have $1,000 to drop on a PC. For $300, I really recommend getting an Xbox over a crummy PC. These are my Nano Leaf lines. I've had these lines for about 2 weeks, and here are my honest reviews. They are super bright, as you guys can tell. They light up your entire room, and these are only $150. Love these, especially because I can move these around and create new designs whenever I want. So if you're someone that likes to change your setup or your room a lot, these are definitely the way to go. This is how I got 500 subscribers for basically doing no extra work. I reposted my TikToks. Usually on shorts, they do very well. Like I'm talking, I get 5K views on a good chunk of my videos. Now, I'm not saying you're going to blow up, but it's a good idea to just repost your TikToks on YouTube because it's super easy to do it. If you want more subscribers, post your shorts. How long does it take to edit a YouTube video? Personally, for me, it takes about 4 to 6 hours per video. That's me shooting, editing, finding transitions, sounds, sound effects, editing the thumbnail, and then posting. I'm curious to see how long it takes other YouTubers to post your long form content, but it just shows you how much work it really is to be a content creator. Essential things in my setup. It has to be my LED clock. It does what you guys think it does. It's a clock. It's super nice when I'm editing, filming videos, watching YouTube, or playing games. It's super convenient just to look up and see the time. This is definitely essential. Let me know what you guys think. It also looks pretty cool. Ideas for my new content room, part 1. Couch. So my plan is to put my couch on this back wall. I was thinking more of an L couch. I'm going to be getting rid of my bed and my dresser. So I'm basically going to just only game and make content in this room. It's going to change up my setup a whole lot. Let me know what you guys think and follow for part 2. Ideas for my new content room, part 2. TV. I've always had this TV sitting right here, so this is why I want to move my desk to this wall and have my TV mounted above my setup. And then I can watch this on my brand new couch. Follow to stay updated. Ideas for my new content room, part 3. Extended desk. Now, I've always wanted to have a big desk, either for gaming, editing, homework, and kind of whatever. So this is why I'm thinking about moving my desk to this wall and then adding an L desk along this wall. Not a big thing to add, but I think it would change a lot in my room. So let me know, is it worth it to build a bigger desk? Follow to stay updated. PC's better, consoles suck. Dumbest stuff I've ever heard. You're so stupid, you're wrong. I'm the guy that was on Carter PC's TikTok. I am staying true to my take. I want you to show me that Call of Duty, Fortnite, or any other game can run 120 frames per second all the time, constantly. Prove me wrong. Ideas for my new content room, part 4. Shelves. I've always wanted to have these kind of shelves from either IKEA, Menards, or wherever I can get them. I was thinking about putting it on this wall, and if I had an extended desk, it would be kind of nice to have it above my desk, kind of like how Casp has it. With this shelf, I could show my personality a lot more, and I think that would be really cool. So let me know, is this a good idea to pick it up? And follow to stay updated. Ideas for my new content room, part 5. Closet filming setup. Now, I said in previous videos that I want to get rid of my bed and my dresser. Should I get rid of my clothes? I feel like with this I can get some pretty cool shots in there, and I also can put some stuff in there too. I feel like it won't look as cluttered in shots like this. Let me know, should I get rid of my clothes? Follow to stay updated. Ideas for my new content room, part 6. LED lights. Plan is to move these Nano Leaf lights and my hexagon lights. Put them on this wall right above my couch. Let me know, would this be a cool idea to have it there? I think it would look really good in shots and video, so follow to stay updated. What desk do I have? My desk is actually custom. So what I did to build this desk was I got a piece of wood from Menards, and then I just got a layer of film to go over it. My Alex drawers, I got those off of Amazon. I highly recommend not getting these. They are kind of a pile of crap. Half the drawers don't shut in at times. One almost broke and made my setup fall down. But other than that, this desk is great. I highly recommend getting your own custom desk. Upgrading my gaming setup, part 3. Xbox cooler. I've always had a problem in my room just trying to keep it cool because I sleep in here sometimes. And overall, I just don't like being hot. We picked up this Xbox cooler from G-Story off of Amazon. This thing has done very well for me, but it is really annoying. It just turns off and turns on once it gets to a certain temp. But other than that, This thing's awesome and it will keep your Xbox cool. If you guys want more content from me, right now I'm posting about once a day on TikTok and then about once a week on YouTube. With my schedule, I don't know if I can post more on YouTube, but I can definitely do it on TikTok. So should I push to 2 to 3 a day on TikTok and leave it at 1 a week on YouTube? Let me know down in the comments, and thank you guys so much for the support you've been showing me recently. It's been crazy. These are the best starter camera accessories, part 4. Ball head mount. Anyway, when I was making videos, I looked for an L bracket and not a ball head mount. I wanted to film TikToks on my tripod like this, but all I had was a clip like this, and I thought I could just put an L bracket on it. Well, it turns out it didn't fit. So that's why getting one of these are so key. And it's basically the same thing. But for a few bucks, this is definitely a pickup. I don't have Wi-Fi on my PC. Let me explain. I got a brand new motherboard and I didn't think about making sure it was a Wi-Fi motherboard. So now I had to pick up a Wi-Fi card on Amazon. It was about 20 bucks. Now I know it's not super expensive, but it's just another cost that kind of sucks. I'll let you know when it comes here and follow to stay updated. I've seen a few creators talking about the Mac Mini, and this thing is kind of garbage. I feel like it would be super hard to upgrade any of your parts. Sure, it's really nice for the go, but if you're trying to build something that can like game on, this is definitely not it. So I'd definitely stay away from these. They would be pretty nice though for editing, but if you ever wanted to game at all, well, good luck. The new MacBook came out about a week ago, and this is what it can do. The M2 chip is about 15 times faster than the M1 chip, but I haven't seen any creators pick up this yet. They have a super high price tag, even if you're just getting a base model. So yeah, I'm wondering to see performance on it for like gaming. On the M1 MacBooks, it really did okay at gaming. Curious to see if the M2 can actually compete. So let me know if you're buying this, because I'm surely not. Somebody stole my phone. I was in gym class and I put it in my locked locker, and someone picked the lock and stole it. I was lucky enough to get it back, but the SIM card was smashed, which I thought I lost everything. Turns out a SIM card only holds like your contacts. So I'm super relieved that I didn't lose all of my YouTube videos and all of my TikToks. I still have them, but man, was that frustrating. By the way, those kids got arrested. Gaming is dead. I haven't played a game that is good in a long time. More recently, I got on Valorant with one of my friends that didn't have a PC. That's super fun, but other than that, gaming right now is super stale. So I'm hoping the new Warzone map is actually good, because right now I kind of have nothing to play. This is my computer. It's super nice to have, especially at school, because it's way faster than this piece of crap. Yeah, that's right, my school has Chromebooks. I don't know the specs on my laptop, but it's really good. It's also nice to edit in class with. Don't tell anyone I said that. Tell me you have cheap gaming fans without telling me you have cheap gaming fans. I'm not gonna say it. I have like 5 modes on this, and that's about it. But hey, they light up. I got white, blue, green, and red. It also has this really cool funky mode.
You must increase the hunger level, the desperation level, and you must get more focused.
Stream Decks are horrible. I thought I was going to use this thing for editing after I was done streaming, but I have not done that. It's simply just so much easier to use my keyboard instead of just pressing the button. I'm thinking about selling it, so let me know if you're interested in buying one, because right now it's just collecting dust. I want to change up my Nanoleaf line. I might just have this room as a gaming room in about 6 weeks, but I also kind of want to switch up the design of the Nanoleaf. It kind of looks like the Apple App Store, and it's kind of getting boring. So what should I do, and what are some cool designs? Let me know. Update on my PC. I love the colors. I love the case. I hate how loud the fans are. I also had to switch up my HDD, if I'm saying that right. So the boot time is really slow, but I don't know how to change that. So if you know anything about PCs, please let me know, because I'm kind of lost. It finally came. This is my Wi-Fi card for my PC that I've been needing. This is everything that comes into the box. We got obviously the Wi-Fi card, 2 antennas that go out the back, cord where I have no idea where it goes, and the mounting bracket for the PC case. Follow for part 3 where I put this together. Natural light. Now I'm not talking about the beer, I'm talking about sunlight. A bunch of creators told me to use natural light in my videos. It's totally new because I have never done something like this. I've always had my windows closed and just my ring lights on. I really like how the shot looks, but let me know what you guys think. Should I film more videos like this? This is my oil diffuser, and it looks disgusting. I tried adding some like orange Fanta so my room would smell like that, and it just got all moldy. Don't do that. So right now I'm going to clean it. It's all cleaned up, so now let's add some water, and then we're gonna add the thing that makes it smell, the essential oil. I went with the lemongrass one. It smells very lemony. I forgot how good this makes my room smell, so I'm definitely gonna have this on 24/7. Clean your room. It's not that hard. I've been a person that has always had a dirty and messy room, but more recently I just need my room to be clean, whether it be for videos, productivity, or just my well-being. It's definitely a must. So please, for the love of God, no one wants to see a messy room in your videos. Buy some good pens. These InkJoy pens are just so nice to have, whether it be for school or content creation. It's super nice to write down your ideas and have colorful thoughts. I love these pens for writing down my ideas. Once you have a nice pen, you'll never go back. Premiere Pro's auto captions are horrible. I'm someone that uses CapCut's auto captions for these TikToks, and I tried using Premiere Pro's auto captions and they completely sucked. Half the time they would get my words wrong, and when I wanted them to be one word subtitles, it'd be like 4 words. This is why I really don't like using Premiere Pro. On4U sent me their 2-pack of RGB floodlights. I was thinking about putting it behind my dresser because that's a spot in my room that I just don't have any light in. The setup process was super simple. I think it's super great because it has Alexa capability. I think I'm just gonna stick with the 1 RGB floodlight because if I have too much RGB, then I think it just doesn't look as good. Big shout out to On4U for sending this out, and you can use this code to get a discount, and you can find it in the link in my bio. This is Trying Every Flavor of Ghost part Cherry Limeade. GNC had a sale, so they were $1 a can. I picked up a case of this, so I'm hoping it's really good. Can looks sick. I love that red and white contrast. Ooh, that's really good. It's not like every other flavor of Ghost where it's super powerful. This one's a lot more subtle, and it's just nice to have. Doesn't really feel like a energy drink. I'm gonna have to give this a 8.5 out of 10. Super good. Premiere Pro's auto captions are horrible. I'm someone that uses CapCut's auto captions for these TikToks, and I tried using Premiere Pro's auto captions and they completely sucked. Half the time they would get my words wrong, and when I wanted them to be one word subtitles, it'd be like 4 words. This is why I really don't like using Premiere Pro. It's been a while. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever. Most of the past videos that you guys have seen, I've been wearing the same clothes. That's because they were all batch recorded. It feels weird because I stopped making new videos about a week ago and I just really miss it. So I know it doesn't seem like I stopped posting, but I kind of felt like that when I was making and editing my content. So yes, I'm finally back. Cool upgrades for your PC, part 1. Personality. Now what I did was I added a World Series ball from the Minnesota Twins because that's the only good Minnesota team, or at least they were good. And then I also added Peppa Pig on top of it. This was a show that I grew up watching, kind of as a joke, though I've been getting Peppa Pig stuff from my parents. Kind of funny though. I have a problem with my laptop. Sometimes when I boot it up, it says startup boot failed, but this is at the most random times, especially when I need it at school. But when I'm at home, it's perfectly fine. I just don't get it. Let me know what I can do to fix this. Vaunt sent me out their LED strips, and they're one of the best on the market. From the unboxing experience to the setup process, this was super simple. I'm usually not that good at hanging LED strips, but this was super simple. They're super bright and they're super cheap. You can use the app on your phone, and you can also use the touchpad remote that it comes with. You can select any color imaginable, so that's why these are the best LED strips on the market. Big shout out to Vaunt for sending this out, and you can find it in the link in my bio. Fifine sent me out their K688 dynamic microphone, and it's the best USB mic you can buy. Putting this together was super simple, and it took me like 20 seconds. It's got a touch to mute button and an XLR option. You can also control the mic volume and the gain on the mic. Overall, I think this mic looks good, sounds good, and is great for the price. So if you want the same mic, you can find it in the link in my bio. Goodbye to my old tripod. This is my C-stand. It literally does the same thing as my tripod, but 10 times cooler. So Even when I'm laying in bed, I can make videos. It's something that I have never seen anyone else use except for Sedlum. And when he was making videos like this, I knew I definitely had to pick one up. My tripod is better than anyone else's on TikTok. I want you to tell me who has an angle like this on TikTok. Chances are there's probably like one or two that you know of. But getting something like this for your content could make or break it. Speaking of things that I'm probably gonna break is the bank on these. The thing that I'm using right now is around 200 bucks. But this thing is one of the best quality things I've ever bought. It's straight up pure metal, no hollow. It's perfect. If you really want to upgrade your content, buy this. I got an upgrade for my room. I got new bed sheets. Now I know it doesn't seem like a big thing, but aesthetically these things look perfect. Also, the other thing is that it's so comfy. So yeah, I can get 8 to 10 hours of sleep and actually grind more content. I'm just messing with you guys. It's just super comfy, and I highly recommend getting some good bed sheets. How much do I make from content creation? This has been a question asked from my friends in real life, people on here. From TikTok itself, I have made a whopping $3.51. This is all from TikTok live gifts. YouTube, I have made $0. Hopefully soon I'll get monetized on there. And when I streamed on Twitch, that's when I got the most money. I got around 250 bucks. So that just shows you how much work I have put in for no money. I seriously love this. I'm gonna keep grinding. One day we'll make it a full-time job. Finally upgraded my PC. I was actually joking about this video. Yeah, this is what my PC looks like right now. I feel like when people hear that someone's building a PC, they actually think that they're just leaving every single part behind. I took my graphics card, my CPU, my RAM, and pretty much everything I could have took and put it in my new PC. Do you see it? Probably not. This is my camera mount. I have not used this thing once. I think one time I tried using it, but the screen just went black, so I couldn't see myself, which is something I always look for. Tried mounting it to my stacked monitor, but that just doesn't work. I tried clamping it onto my ring light, and that just doesn't work. So I'm all out of options, so what should I do? What is the best gaming chair? Personally, from experience, gaming chairs suck. The one I used to use was horrible. The fabric started peeling off, the wood from the chair actually poked out and was stabbing me in the back, and oh yeah, back pain, it was horrible. What do I do outside of content creation? Play baseball. Last year we made it to state for Minnesota, which was really good. I have a lot of fun. I play that in spring and summer. I also have my own lawn mowing business that I do in the summer. Make good money from it, so I'm happy about that. I love this more than anything, and I also play a little bit of video game. These Nanoleaf lines suck. They're white, and I want them black. My initial thought was to get black electrical tape and just put it on there because I don't want to buy the blacked out accessory for it. Would it be easier to do this versus buying it? Let me know. Have you ever wanted a smart TV? Because I can get you one for 20 bucks. This is my Roku 4K Express Plus. I know it's a mouthful. This thing does the exact same thing as any other Roku TV. So if you have a $15 TV, a $20 TV, or a $100 TV that's not smart, you can make it smart for $20. My setup is horrible. Yes, I'm not kidding. My plan for my setup is simply to move it from this wall right here, move it to this wall right here. The reason I want to do this is because in the future, I want to have an L desk. And by doing this, I would actually get more room in my room. I wouldn't be kicking my PC at night when I sleep. And I kind of just want to change. So let me know, should I do this? I got a MacBook. It's an M2 chip and it's a 13.6 inch 2023 MacBook Air. I've already started to add some personality to this MacBook, like the cherry blossoms on here. I think it looks super sweet and it's super unique. So let me know, what should I do to it next? Are these the best $30 headphones on the market? The build quality on these are actually pretty good, but the only thing that I've seen that have been absolutely awful on them is the battery life. In my right ear, the battery is pretty much dead because I use it for about 15 minutes and they die after a full charge. But the left one is actually pretty good. It has a charge for about 2 hours, which isn't good at all by any means, but for $30 headphones, you can't complain. I've gotten a lot of new things recently in my setup. This is a hand. It chills in this spot of my setup and I really think it looks awesome. I can hang my headset on it. Aesthetically, this thing just looks super cool. It's something basic and simple and I got it from IKEA. If you guys wanted something like this, just pick it up at IKEA. This is what my room looks like. My room has been absolutely awful for the past week just because I started baseball.
I'm getting less and less time every single day to create videos like this and on YouTube. I really love making videos. I'm gonna be doing it for a long time, but right now it's just super hard. Getting home at 6 or 7 o'clock, doing an hour of homework, and just being so tired. These are Nanoleaf lines, and I want to switch them around. I've always had this design with the Nanoleafs, and I really wanted to switch them up. This process only took like 20 minutes, so it's super quick and easy. But that's okay because these things look sick. So it was my final design, and I thought it looked super sick. So let me know what you guys think. Setups. They're never perfect. Setups can look very good with very little stuff. In fact, I think they look a lot better with a minimalistic look versus a lot of stuff on a desk, and it just looks cluttered and messy. So eventually I'm going to be moving towards this kind of look on my setup. So would it look better? I need your help. I need a bunch of comments for my new YouTube video. I'm starting to film that video later this week. I have a bunch of stuff coming out on the Red app. There's some pretty cool stuff that I've been adding on there with my setup that I have already filmed. Just need to edit it. And then also just posted yesterday on YouTube. So if you want to support me, go and subscribe. And yeah, TikTok might get banned. Is TikTok gonna get banned? I think it could. I don't necessarily want TikTok to get banned because it's been amazing to me to grow a bunch of followers on here. But if it does get banned, I definitely will be over on the Red app. So if you guys want to support me, even if TikTok gets banned, that's where you guys can find me. And I also post on Instagram. Don't do it a lot, but it's still a lot of fun. I got a MacBook a month ago, and this is what I think about. It totally makes sense to get a super nice laptop if you're a content creator and you're an editor. This thing has worked so well. My other laptop was super hard to edit on, but using the touchpad and the keys are so much better than just your typical laptop. So do I suggest for the normal person to spend over $1,000 on a laptop? No. But if you're a content creator, then absolutely.
You're not even trying. My wife told me this great expression. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did.
Check your camera setup. I've seen a bunch of creators that have camera setups that are 3 times the price of mine, and their videos don't look as good. So what I've been trying to tell people is to check their camera settings, and their videos have dramatically changed a lot. So make sure you watch a YouTube video on how to change your camera settings. I absolutely hate this shit. It's nice to store the stuff that I put in there, and I just don't think it fits the spot very well. And on the top, I just throw my keys, my wallet, and a bunch of just random stuff on top. Thinking about getting rid of this shelf in my setup, or I guess my room. I'm moving out. In a few weeks, I'm going to be moving rooms. So this room hopefully will just be my setup, my lights, and maybe a couch. Stay tuned. What I'm going to be doing is getting rid of this dresser and getting rid of my bed, and then getting rid of some other things I just don't really need in this room. And then I'm going to be creating my, I guess you could say, TikTok YouTube studio. Keep you guys updated. High ground keyboards suck. As you guys can tell, I have pretty big hands, and just look at how big my hand is compared to this keyboard. Anyway, when I was buying this keyboard, I knew it was a 60% keyboard, but I didn't think it would be this small. On camera, this does look black, but in person, you can see a little bit dark blue, but it's not even black. I really don't love this. Is your clear phone case dirty like this? Well, so is mine. I need your help. I had this phone case for about 5 or 6 months, and it really just looks disgusting. I really love showing off the blue on my phone, but I just don't think it's worth it. And by the way, you can see on my phone, there's a bunch of cracks. That's a screen protector problem too. Jaful's really good. I like this Miami Nights flavor. It's super awesome to drink this right before I go to bed, just so I know I get some really good sleep. Pointing to the taste, this thing tastes awesome. It is one of the best flavors you can actually get. I recommend getting some Jaful just so you can get better sleep at night.